вдалеке, никогда ты не поймешь. Где-то там не со мной, так и не узнаешь ты.
Hey guys, welcome back and thanks for tuning in. So we're checking out some more Diana Ankudinova, and this time it's with Blizzard. Now go ahead and leave me a note in the comments to let me know what you think, and make sure you click that like button for me. But let's see what Diana does for us this time, alright? Let's go.
Где-то там, за окном, ходит зима. Сеет снег, белый снег, ночью и днем. И меня тишиной сводит с ума. И опять не уснуть в доме пустом. Саваном белым вьюга дом мой укрой. Где-то ты засыпаешь, где-то, но не со мной.
All right, we're going to pause it there just for a second because I know these are relatively shorter videos. But, I mean, she doesn't have as much opportunity to sing the long song, so she needs to impress right away. And guess what? She did exactly that. I mean, two judges right out of the gate are just, you know, buzzing in saying, I want you. No wonder. I mean, she's just so good right out of the gate, which is just what you get from her. She is just so, as we've described before, she's so unique that she stands out. You will remember her. Even after the song is long over, even after you probably have listened to another 3, 4, 5 different contestants, you remember her voice. And that is what's so fascinating behind her. And that's why two judges are already, you know, chiming in here. So no wonder. But I mean, she comes out with that mysterious kind of element, and then she wants to take you on a journey, and she kind of invites you along, and you're just like, okay, yes, more please, and that's kind of like what you feel. But anyway, let's back up just a little bit, and let's continue. All right, here we go.
Ты засыпаешь где-то, но не со мной. Где-то там в тишине ходит февраль. Ему, как и мне, сон не найти. Где-то там вдалеке, никогда ты не поймешь. Где-то там не со мной, так и не узнаешь ты. Саваном белым вьюга дом. Где-то ты засыпаешь, где-то, но не со мной. Кружит белая вьюга, тихо ходит зима. Слышишь, как замерзаю снова я без тебя.
Okay, we're going to pause it right there. As you can see, it's right at the very end. So we'll definitely come back to it again because I want you to notice something at the very end. Of course, you had the two judges hit right away in the early parts. And then I think the other two judges, they wanted to kind of absorb more of what she had to offer. They wanted to listen more intently. But I mean, that second judge that chimed in, she was just like, yeah, she's great. This is a easy decision. Why aren't you following? Why aren't you following with me? So, like I said, she stands out even 5, 6, 7 contestants down the line. You remember her voice, and that's the difference. And you still want to see more of what she has. And I think that you got even more of that in the second half of the song. And that is because she changed her range. She was singing with more emphasis, but she also was able to throw in some of those higher notes to mix in just with the power that she has in the projection of her voice. And I mean, I think this was also when she was a little bit younger than the last song we checked out. So this is her kind of coming into her own. And I think she's starting to get some notoriety at this point in her career, to where more and more higher level producers, music producers, are recognizing her and probably talking to her off stage, kind of saying, okay, what can we work on together? That's kind of the way I feel. But I'm going to back up. I want to play this last part again, because I want you to notice the changes that she makes as she's really trying to bring it home for us. So back up just a little bit here. Oh, perfect. We'll have the last two judges kick in here. All right, let's finish it off. Here we go. Ready? Go. Okay, guys, that was so good. It was really intense there, too, at the end. And you could saw how focused the judges were paying attention to just what her full-on performance was giving us. And that's the other thing, is that we need to drive the star power home. And that's what I think that these types of shows are really looking for, is not only are you a good singer, do you have the star power to make it? Because it is a challenging career, to say the least. So you have to really want it, and not just be good at it. And I think that's what you see from Diana, is that she just puts so much extra emotion behind her performances that they really come from deep within. And that's why you have just not just the talent that is behind her voice, but the strength that comes from her voice. And so that's why she's just unique over and over and over again. And we've been able to see a little bit of her in her more present day shows and performances. And even going back to something like this from a few years ago, you kind of begin to see those earlier stages, which is fantastic to see. I love to see the growth. I love to kind of go back and forth, so that way you can kind of see where they were, what their challenges were, and what they overcame, and then maybe even go back to go back and appreciate all that they've gone through. And that's what we see with Diana. But anyway, guys, you guys got to let me know. Leave me a note in the comments. Tell me what your opinion on all this was, and what did you think the judges were talking about when they saw this? But also, if you like this reaction, make sure you go ahead and click that like button for me. And also, I want to make sure that I do, send out a big shout out to all of our recent Buy Me a Coffee contributors. They help out so much. I appreciate every one of you. So thank you so much. It really does help the channel grow. And if you would like to buy me a coffee, you can do that. You can find that in the link of the description below. And also make sure you have the notification bell clicked, because I might do more Diana videos. I might do other types of videos. I'm open to all different kinds of genres and whatever else kind of performances that we have. So you got to fill me in. You got to let me know. But you know, that way we can keep each other on the same page. All right. But anyway, guys, you guys have a great day, and I'll be seeing you very soon. All right. Take care now. Bye-bye.